On this episode of BRG TV, we're going to discuss things to avoid after you apply for your mortgage.
Right.
The first thing to avoid after applying for and getting your pre-approval is you don't want to change your bank accounts. The lender is going to request bank statements at several points, usually throughout the process of your loan approval. So if you switch accounts at any time, you'll want to let your lender know that. The second thing you want to avoid after getting your pre-approval in place is you don't want to open any new credit accounts or close any. Opening new accounts can negatively impact your credit, and it can also adversely affect your debt-to-income ratios. Now you might think, oh, well, I can close an account, that'll help. But actually, the way the credit scores are determined, closing credit lines can sometimes actually negatively impact your scores as well. The third thing you want to avoid after you get your mortgage approval is making any large purchases without discussing that with your lender first. And this can be the most difficult one to mentally get behind because you're used to going to the store and purchasing things that you know you can afford. But once you have your mortgage approval, debt-to-income ratio is super important. So if you opened a new credit line to get a washer and dryer, say, for your new house, it could negatively impact your overall financial picture and affect your pre-approval. Then you end up with a washer and dryer and no house to put it in. The fourth thing that you want to avoid after getting your pre-approval is making large cash deposits into your bank accounts. Now this may seem counterintuitive. Why is putting more money in my bank account a bad thing? It's not necessarily a bad thing, but the large deposits have to be documented appropriately. So before you do so, you'll want to speak to your lender so that they can give you guidance on the steps that need to be taken before you make that deposit. The final thing that you should avoid after obtaining your mortgage approval is co-signing for your family and friends. Now that might seem like the nice thing and right thing to do, but that actually can show up on your credit report too, and again, affect your approval for your new home. I'm Clay Burris with the Burris Realty Group here at Century 21 Sheets. We hope you found today's video helpful. For more tips and tricks on buying a new home, you can visit us at burrisrealtygroup.com.